I'm Elizabeth King. I'm the Director for Education of the World Bank, the global spokesperson for education. I'm here in Dakar to give a keynote address to this UNICEF UNGAI conference on girls' education, empowering girls and women through education. I'm very excited to be here. It's a very important topic, central to the development agenda, central to poverty reduction, and to attaining sustainable economic growth. In my presentation this morning, I focused on three areas. The first was to give a sense of the immensity of the challenge before us to improve girls' education. Populations are increasing in developing countries. That means to say that governments will have to provide schools. In many countries still, we're not sure that we're going to attain gender equality even in basic education, and certainly not at the higher levels of education. So big challenges before us. Many different countries have tried various interventions, and I spoke about that this morning. Some of those have to do with addressing the supply constraints facing girls and their families, and some of those other measures, some of the other measures address demand issues. That means to say the costs of going to school, both the direct costs as well as the opportunity costs. So that was a big topic that I wanted to discuss this morning, and talked about programs in Bangladesh, in Cambodia, in Mexico, in Uganda, that address the various obstacles to girls' education. It's interesting that the different kinds of questions that I received this morning. One of them was, aren't these measures in fact just about mitigation and rather than about the transformative change that's necessary to improve girls' education? And in many ways, that's right. These are, if we can achieve a sea change in the way governments, in the way societies, in the way families see girls' education, we should not need these various measures. We call that sort of mainstreaming girls' education, and that's what we should strive for. We should strive for a time when it's not necessary to come up with these special interventions. But the state of the matter is that we still need these kinds of measures. We need to be able to address supply obstacles. We need to be able to address the issues of costs. Both direct and opportunity costs. So those were some of the things that we discussed this morning at the opening session of this UNICEF and UNGAI conference. We have a lot of people from both the global south as well as the global north, and also from various countries in Africa. Thank you.